doing a lot of them, and we're actually going to bring them in-house here shortly. So the difficulties I've had on USDA loans, where we're having problems getting loan documents, it's a bit of a bear, but we're making it happen, and we're actually going to make the process a little bit easier. It's 100% financing, which means there's zero down. You do have a funding fee of 2% that gets financed in the loans. Okay. There are basically two requirements. One's the address. The address has to be in Desert Hot Springs, Thousand Palms, like I said, Coachella, or further out of valley than that. And the borrower's income. Basically, you can use, for a family of 4, you can have an income of up to like $70,000 for the household, total household gross income. If you want to take a look at the property eligibility, you can go to this website down here as well to look at the property addresses. There's a small niche in Indio that actually is eligible for this program, but it's a very, very small 1 square mile plot. GP. Yeah, it's on the 42nd and some President's Name.
I don't mean to get ahead of you, but it says no pools allowed. I don't understand.
Yeah, the USDA program does not allow the property to have a pool. So if you're going to use a 100% financing program, or if your buyers are really gung-ho on a pool, you can kind of eliminate that. It's a luxury item, basically. I had somebody mouth me why. So the reason, yeah, it's a luxury item, and it's just one of their property restrictions. So you can see here the most common areas. Income limits, 4 persons up to $73,000. Primary residences only, and you can't own any other property. Okay? No mortgage insurance, and there's only a prepaid mortgage or funding fee that's a requirement. And there are more liberal qualifying ratios at 31 and 45%. But those are hard and fast as well. They don't make any exceptions on that. Like FHA, gifts are allowed, no reserve required, great rates in the low 5s, full documentation. There's no limit to seller concessions. And actually one of the cool things about the USDA program is that, let's say that you have a property purchase price at $150, but the property is actually appraised for $160. You can actually use the difference of that money or of that equity to finance closing costs. I need to repeat that. You can actually use the difference of the appraisal and the purchase price to finance closing costs. So let's say you get a 6% contribution to cover the majority of them, and let's say that you have another $2,500 or $3,000 that you need to use. You can actually use it through that. You see a hand?
How many appraisals do you see coming in?
Actually, with the USDA program, here and there, it's not as uncommon as you would think. There's no special way that you need to write up the contract. You write it up like an FHA loan. You put in on the lines seller to contribute X% of the purchase price to non-recurring and recurring closing costs, and then under special financing remarks, you just say buyer is looking for a USDA loan.